Let's try to find the perfect. Hold up. Is my camera mirrored or not? It is. But why? It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. Hold up. Nope. It's wrong. I don't know what's going on, guys. My camera is for some reason mirror image, I guess, but it's okay. It's okay, it's all right. I forgot to prepare some images, guys, for the stream. But anyways, we are here. We are in St. Petersburg. I did not go outside today. I still am super way. Super in a major way. Can I pay with the crypto in Russia? And yes, guys, but my but is correct. You can ask stuff and let's discuss them in this live stream. So can you pay with crypto? Stores and that type of stuff? No, I think it's pretty rare where you can pay, or specific places, specific things, not in general knowledge at all. You can transfer money through crypto. I haven't done that. I have no clue about it. I'm still old school. I don't trust it. I have seen stuff about crypto, so I don't know anything. I know that's one way is to transfer money actually to Russia for sure. Can you pay? Well, not in stores, so it's pretty rare. Hassam, welcome. Hi. Stanley D. Hello, Igor. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas, Western Christmas to you. This is the story of my life. All my life I've been amongst not own people, so to speak. In Finland, before that, yeah. So I always hear this, Merry Christmas, and nobody means harm by that, but I'm like, I don't celebrate Christmas with you guys. I have a different, it's a whole different story. I celebrate on 7th of January. Even in Finland, I celebrate amongst my own religion, my church, Orthodox Church. But I understand. The point is to congratulate, and I congratulate back. I don't usually even explain. Last years I've been doing that because I've been trying to, I'm getting out of the matrix. So I'm like, I want to underline that I'm Russian. So I tell them, well, yeah, thanks, but, etc., etc. All right, guys, I'm gonna go through a lot of comments. Yesterday I talked about traveling to Russia. So we can go back to that topic as well. But I'm gonna let's try to, if people talk and ask, I'm gonna react to it. I heard you can bring US dollars, but not euros to exchange for rubles. You can exchange any money you want. You got UK, Australian dollars, pounds, American dollars, Canadian dollars. It's all fine. The thing is that, for example, Estonians don't, if they see you bring in euros, they won't let you. They will make you return, leave the border crossing and exchange if it's in Narva, for example. So, and that's what euros, that's the sanction bullshit, that's why. But dollars are okay. And actually you can bring in Russia up to 10,000 euros or up to $10,000 before you need to declare them. So all this is just, once again, Western things. It's all about that. Okay, next question. And so, for example, if you fly to Istanbul, like I did in the early this month, December, you can bring as much as euros as well to Russia. There is no restrictions and no hassle and no, yeah. Yes, and thank you and welcome to the channel. Danny Levi, good Yule. Good Yule, också. That's Swedish. So is it a good idea to get crypto and change it to ruble in Russia? I cannot say. I cannot suggest it because I don't know. I just can't. I would say not, But if you're like some IT person and you know all this stuff, maybe. But I wouldn't. You have to read online and make your own estimation. That's really progressive and out of my expertise. I bring, I exchange euros or bring dollars if I have. You have to check out my video about exchanging money, and there's a link. You can actually make the estimation if changing possibly your euros to dollars and then bring those dollars into Russia is like as good as bringing or exchanging your euros in Estonia. Why? Well, in Estonia you have, for example, like almost 20 rubles per euro weaker exchange rate, and that's a lot of money. For 100, that's 2,000 rubles. That's a lot of money in Russia. You can eat for two at restaurants in an evening for 2,000, or you can stretch that money for many days. In your opinion, Narva Ivangorod, the best way to enter Russia? Well, I will try to do this. It's not as simple as like that anymore now during the Christmas holiday season. But let's go back. Before this, my point was the best way to travel, because it was getting worse and worse before this Christmas season. So I would try to, by the way, there's a lot of questions. So before that, I will say Luhama, overnight bus via Luhama and Pskov was better, because you at least were in a bus and you traveled the night, and it's less time consuming in a way if you don't mind your health like me. So Narva, you had to wait in line 3 or up to 8 hours depending on the day. Now it's like normal time is around 12, 13, 14 hours right now at holiday season. So it's not the best. But before it got worse, Narva was the best, yes. But Estonians made it so much intentionally bad on their behalf with the, closing it for the night, etc. So it's often not the best. But it might be convenient for many because of the location. All right, here we go. And what else we have? What country? Hold up. What country are you from, and what made you move to beautiful Russia? Stanley D. I'm a foreigner traveling to Russia. I'm one of the rare YouTubers on this Russia field, Russian, theme, that is actually a foreigner traveling to Russia. And I'm not an expat, and I haven't moved to Russia. I have Russian roots, but I lived all my life in Europe, Finland to be exact. I feel definitely like 100% that I want to live here and work here. I'm trying to make a move so I can do that. But I haven't moved to Russia, but I'm close to ability to do this. Well, the only thing is financial. I want to do, fulfill my dreams and do what gives me, pleasure and a professional pleasure. So yeah. So but what made me do the reasons why I would like to move here, I made a video about that actually as well. Why you should move to Russia. There's few generic reasons for me, because this is personal thing. So go check that video out. But for me, I lived all my life elsewhere, and I started to realize more and more, maybe beginning of 2010 and onwards, and especially when I found Russia for the first time properly in 2016, I realized that's the big piece in my life. And this is spiritual thing. The big piece missing in my life was actually my people, my culture, I had my religion there, but church as well. All this together in a very normal way made me feel that this is the place. And then that's the emotional thing. But then I also realized, Russia's biggest city lives, it's something that I feel more close to me. Lived all my life in dead cities. Nothing happens. People are closed. You know, there's some good things about that too, but like we're going on this very surface level right here. I realized that's not for me, just seriously. I feel I'm on a work trip every day. I'm not in Russia, even though I live elsewhere. Short answer. Let's try do some quicker. Growing up, no, you can exchange both, and banknotes should be ideal condition. Yes, ideal condition doesn't mean latest ones, but yes. Can I hire you as a guide in St. Petersburg? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I have a separate. I'm gonna develop my membership for people that travel. For people, I provide services and helping people get a great, better experience entering Russia, preparing to travel to Russia and being in Russia. You know, I give any kinds of daily tips, everything that I learned from by heart, not everything that I learned by myself, through mistakes and just traveling here every year now for the past years, every few weeks. So I share my knowledge and finding the stuff that you're interested in. And can I hire you as a guide? Yes, that's one of the things. If you need to go write to me, igorinrussia.info@gmail.com, and let's get the details. What else? Guys, the chat jumps as soon as I take one up. I plan to fly to Russia growing up, Rosie. You should. Yeah, that's the best thing, especially right now. If you are and for many Americans, Istanbul or Dubai is probably the best option. Flying to Tallinn, this sized airport, then traveling to Narva by bus and doing that 10-hour wait, it's not worth it. And that's the idea, I believe, in many ways. Making the border so inhumane is one of the plans. You can see in their faces they're not happy, especially you say you're American traveling to Russia. My American friends and travelers told me that you can see in their face the disgust or hate when they say they're going to Russia, just because well, it's the greatest country in the world. Maybe that's why. So it's that's the plan, unspoken plan, I believe. Hello, Roy Daniel, nice to see you, my friend. What else? Either cash, dollars, or find a way to transfer crypto to Russian bank account. All right, somebody says, hello from Russia, brother. Sergey Popov, hello. Daniel Joseph, all I care about is money. I'm American. Yes, of course. Robina Zawuga, man, I want to win a scholarship in Russian University, international law. Give me advice. Man, well, I cannot give you advice about studying. Hold up. I cannot give you tips about studying because I don't think there's like a back door for that. I can give you tips on maybe obtaining, permanent residency or temporary residency with the help of Braden Consulting law firm that we collaborate with. And they give you the legal guidance. But I don't think there's that type of a back door to that. You have to win, just try. Or maybe try to find, if it's dependable on the, if it depends anything on the actual university, maybe choose the one who are not super popular, maybe like that. Yes, other way. There's many ways to travel to Russia. We're not gonna go through that. Alexander Kirdov says Kaliningrad. Yes, you can go to Russia to Kaliningrad and continue onwards by flying from Kaliningrad very, very in a decent price to St. Petersburg, Moscow. Who else we have? Roy, I might come to St. Petersburg in another year or so. It's not too difficult for me by then. Roy, that sounds awesome. I think you must. It's about time you must. You know so much about Russia, watching all these me and Dima, and you probably know a lot. You know places. You probably know the streets already. What's the best advice to give to get a Russian woman? I don't know, Daniel. Are you trolling or are you serious? But there's a whole specific. I'm not like a master, but I just understand the cultures, being from the West and being a Russian as well. So let me tell you. And hold up, I need to address this. Lingua Pish, no, this is Russia. As you can see, Russian curtains. This is Russia. I mean, this is home, Russian home live stream. You had this issue about you didn't understand, where was I? No, inside is a home in Russia, this one. All right, best advice to get a Russian woman. You know, just be yourself, but maybe possibly there are women probably who wants you to be as American as possible, you know, and they learn the ropes. But probably if they have any decency, they will make you, you have to probably understand Russian customs, traditions, and also social traditions, how to speak. I have a Russian wife that I love very much, and I'm Russian, but I lived all my life elsewhere. I still have issues not understanding or behaving like a European, and there's like a contradiction because people don't. There's different. You might mean something in Europe or West in general. You might mean something with certain behavior, and in Russia, it just means something else. That's what I could tell you. So learn tradition and culture. Are you any gamers? Is there any gamers? I'm planning to travel into Kaliningrad. Hold up. I'm planning on traveling to Kaliningrad, getting the bus from Gdansk. Hopefully it won't be like the delays on the Estonian border. Yes, I think it's probably right now it's delayed. I hope it's not as bad, but it has been more delayed than before. That's what I know. The border I heard that it's like you know, it depends, but maybe around 8 hours overnight if you travel. That's what I read from Lithuania. It's and Poland, and same thing there. They don't like you to travel to Russia. They're annoyed. It's not their business, but I'm just saying how pathetic that is. You know, people's business is people's business. They can travel for whatever reason. It's not your business. Have you lived in Soviet Union? What's the pros and cons? Yes, I'm a Soviet man, in the words of expat American. And I am a Soviet man. But yeah, I'm a proud Soviet man. By the way, I have these in my rap lyrics. I'm a proud Soviet man. I'm a ticket-time bomb that you can, I don't know, something like that. But that you can't read. I don't remember the lyrics. But anyways, I was a bit younger. I was born in '85, so I saw glorious Soviet Union for a few years. It's very close to my heart. Proudly a Soviet Union citizen forever. And but I can say the stuff based on my understanding of the history, and not being brainwashed totally at all by the Western propaganda. So there was many great things in Soviet Union. You know, I would say probably healthcare. Of course, it has its economical problems. You know, maybe the union was also great, meaning that people traveled across the countries. You know, ended up in a different places without any hassle. So yeah, that was my take on it. What else? Man, you got a lot of comments, but that's nice. Everybody, please push like. Let's see how long we will go. I'm gonna be answering for as long as I can if there's action going on. 4 a.m. in India. Daniel says, serious, gotcha. So you are serious, no jokes now, right? Jokes only in the earlier on. Thank you for doing this. Hold up, Laura, have mercy. By the way, that's That's a rapper's name. That's I talked yesterday about me doing some rap, or today about rap things, doing some rap things in my rap years. By the way, Lord have mercy, one of the greatest MCs in Flipmo Squad, very underrated. Lord have mercy, oh man, he's a effing epic. Anyways, I doubt you are the guy from Flipmo Squad of the Busta Rhymes group. Thank you for doing this. My question: with multiple entry tourist visa, do you need a register permanently? Do you have to register if you travel elsewhere in Russia? Yes, officially you have to register no matter where you go. No matter where you go. And oh my God, I'm gonna comment that in just a second. My eyes see something really nice. So yeah, you have to register. And actually, man, I cannot bring up the photo. I took a specially photo when you enter Russian border. When you enter the Russian border, there's a specifically, it says in Russian, English, and well, it was from Estonia, and then also in Estonians. It says you have to register as soon as you can once you go somewhere. So, for example, hotels do that automatically. If you go to a private homeowner, Airbnb type of thing, by the way, which you should use actually, ostrovok.ru. But anyway, so so the person who owns the apartment should do that, but they usually won't because of other reasons. But you should. But is it like, well, yeah, I'm not gonna say anything else. Re-register if you travel elsewhere. Yes, you have to. But notice, hotels and these type of places do it for you. But officially, it's only a problem if they demand to see your registration. But in case you don't, you're probably just gonna get a fine. And yes, guys, oh my God, but my butt, man, you do this on purpose. But thank you so much for your support, my man. Coffee, well, that's a lot of coffees, but thank you so much. It's awesome feeling that's when I get these type of donations. It's you know, it makes me feel like I'm you know, doing the right thing. And as I said, I traveled here 33 hours. Even 8 hours would be a lot, but now 8 hours doesn't seem a lot. Now I have to tell you that I do a 33 hours, and I walk a lot, and I do a lot of streams. So much, big time. Thank you so much. And because I'm also tea drinker, but my butt says that there's something for the tea. Well, he didn't say that, he wrote tea. So thank you so much. I'm gonna grab myself a tea for sure. Big ass cup. That's an ass and a butt. Thank you so much, my friend. What else do we got here? All right, here we go. By the way, there's a lot of new subscribers or viewers. You guys, I've done so many videos. I have shown you my Russian apartment tour for you as well. So there's videos. You have to just write in the search window. You have to watch that. Write, for example, a Russian apartment, Igor in Russia. You should find the few videos, and or breakfast with Igor. That's what I do. There's one new episode coming up, by the way. I did during the earlier on. So for sure. Evgenia, почему не спите? Why don't you sleep, she says. Well, and there was a good answer from Sergey. People are talking. The son. Son means a dream. But I said son. What's up, son? Anyway, a dream can wait. Good answer. There was a commentary about Stanley D says, I'll be in St. Petersburg next week. Let's organize a meetup and do a tour. If you're talking about me, I won't be next week here because I need to be with my wife and cats for the new year. So I'll be a little bit later when I hopefully arrive back. Then I have to travel back here again. So yes, it'll take time. I won't be next week here, unfortunately. But guys, I've told you before, if there's a possibility, I would be here all the time. I would travel long this even further. And I have this plan for the next year, guys. Jack sends a super sticker. So thank you so much, Jack, for your donation. By the way, if you want, it says foreign agent. I don't know why there's a mirror image. There's an Igor online store. You can get some good quality shirts, hoodies, caps, and delivered anywhere in the world. I think it's a European/American, so it delivers everywhere. Online store. Peace Nobel Prize for butt, says Alexander Kirdov. Come to India, have a chai with me. All right. For this money, you could buy a ton of fair trade organic tea. I drink only Russian tea. Игорь, знаете песню группы Scorpions, Wind of Change? Of course. Scorpions is a good band. I like their stuff from the 70s and early 80s. But sure, of course I know Wind of Change. They change the lyrics because they want to be approved by the mainstream media. Please, you are the most patriotic Russian YouTuber this year. But I do not give out any sponsors to university, sponsorships to university. I cannot help. But there's a website that can help. So there's a lot of I'm actually in that group as well. Facebook, there's a group for, students in Russia. So there's information out there, and just try hard. You can do it. I believe in you. Are you, Jack, you are saving Europe. Saving Private Ryan. Igor, знаете, all right, please, you are my post. There's a tea plantation in Sochi in Matsesta. Matsesta. Wow. I think there's a few tea plantations in Russia for sure. Tea is important in Russia, but guys, coffee is becoming more and more popular. Bye-bye, Lingua Pish. You have to teach me some... you have to do... what you call that? You have to teach us how to say bye-bye in Hindi. Stevie says, hold up. Stevie, здравствуйте. People from I can read it to you in Russian, then I'll do it in English. Народ с Запада, приезжайте уже в гости, пора все увидеть своими глазами, погуляйте, отдохнете, составите собственное мнение. Yes, good message. She says, Stevie says, people of the West, please, inviting, please come to us as a guest. It's time for you to see it for your own eyes. Погуляйте, you walk around, chill, relax, and have your own opinion. Yes, exactly. And that's one of the main reasons of my YouTube channel. From the very early on, I helped people to see. It's so much so that I get attacked because because it's too good to be true, and that's the best. That is the best, feedback that you can get when people say that, you cannot be true, you're lying. Where are all the druggies? Where are where are the homeless? Why is it so clean? Why there's everybody, stores are everywhere, stuff is everywhere, events, people are happy, eventful city. That's the best thing you can be, angry about. That's, your country, Russia, is sanctioned on internet. This is the most convenient avenue. Igor, you're on SPB and St. Peter. By the way, SPB, that's a short Russians understand it. It's short for St. Petersburg. Because it's hard to write St. Petersburg, or in Russian, Sankt Peterburg. I'll be till weekend. Yes, coffee shops, especially in big cities, for sure. All right. Whew, I managed to go through all the questions that you had. I think I managed. I'm most impressed with the metro, which is next to none of the world, particularly those in Moscow. Well, yeah, I have to say, Moscow, I'm a big patriot of St. Petersburg. I say I was a little bit biased, I gotta tell you, because I start to like more and more Moscow. But I think one of the most beautiful stations in entire Russia is in St. Petersburg. Officially, it's not my favorite. I don't think it's the most beautiful one, but I love it. I think it's one of the beautiful ones. You would agree. It's Avtova, and Narvskaya is another one. There's a lot of beautiful stations in St. Petersburg, but yes, Moscow is more better. There's so much more. There's 5 times. Anyways, 72 versus 280. Anyways, there's far more stations in Moscow, and they are most often really, really beautiful. So yes, but very often there's a lot of stations from like 60s, I think, which are not, well, I'm pinpointing right now, but there's a lot of stations that are like very mediocre. And in St. Petersburg, and St. Petersburg's mediocre stations are better. But I'm going really, really deep. I'm the only YouTuber who has filmed all the stations of St. Petersburg, and actually I'm getting there also for Moscow. So you're gonna see you can see those on my channel. All right, Sadra says hello Iran. Teşekkür. Teşekkür. I think you say teşekkür. Thank you. Really want to visit Iran, by the way. Really, I've seen some great videos, so that's so much underrated, and so nice people, beautiful culture, beautiful cities. I wanna go to Iran, and I would like just invite me. I'll be there 100%. Yes, it's like museum in St. Petersburg. Yes, and in Moscow too. Mr. E, by the way, I missed the comment. I'm trying to answer all your questions, guys, because I'm a nice dude. Igor, what do you like about the West? Never heard about it. Heard about what? You haven't heard about what I like about the West. Well, I do like. Well, depends on the stuff we're talking about, because it's hard to say, because sometimes people are very political, and I don't get political here. I don't try not to. Opinion-wise, well, in Europe, things are, well, it depends what is Europe. You go to East Europe, it's not the Europe. You go to Baltics, it's not the Europe we're talking about. They try to be, but it's not. You go to Scandinavia, well, it's Europe, but it's also like empty, and there's nothing going on. So do you mean like Central Europe, Germany, France? I gotta tell you what I like the history. Let's go this route. What I like about the West, or Europe in this case, because what is West? Is Australia West? Are you talking about America, or East or Western Europe? So what I gotta tell you, yeah, I like the historical side of it. I like the historical cities all across Europe and even Scandinavia. Stockholm and Oslo, Copenhagen, beautiful cities. Brussels is really nice. I haven't seen. I must watch more, but especially West Europe. History. I'm gonna tell you that I love history, and depending on the country, but all cultures are great. I'm gonna give you this kind of generic answer, but it's true. Let's go here. Moscow budget is kind of 4 times bigger than our. Yes, but even with St. Petersburg is the second biggest city, we have to do more here in St. Petersburg, 100%. It's not possible to have one station opened every 10 years. It's not possible for a megapolis of 7 million people. You have to be honest as well. It's not only about the money. When are you planning to come to Africa? I need to have like collaboration with some governments, tourists. I can't afford just to travel, so I would do definitely. I have a good sized YouTube and Facebook channels. I think we could do something. You can recommend me to the Ministry of Tourism, then Igor will come and show the world. And by the way, which part of Africa are you from? Kevin James says Igor owns a house in Finland and Russia. I don't own a house in Finland nor Russia, but I plan to own an apartment in Russia. That's my future goal, near future goal. I don't have the money at all, but with your donation, it helps. Then you're gonna get a lot more streams from my home. But this is just a rental apartment, which it feels like home. By the way, Russian cola, Dobry cola. Dobry, yeah. Really weird branding, but it's good. Stanley D, do you know if it's possible to get Russian ruble in Poland? Yeah, it depends. For example, in Finland, they don't. They're such a nice people that they don't even, exchange the money. So F them. But they do exchange in Estonia. What about Poland? Good question. Stanley D. Люди славянского происхождения должны держаться вместе. Slavic people must be together. И не позволять американским и израильским СМИ. Do not the Western and Israeli media give disinformation about what? Неважно, какого люди происхождения. It doesn't matter where people are from. Good point. Stanley, do you know if it's possible to get Russian ruble in Poland? Uganda, East Africa, awesome. Ugandans, I met some Ugandans in my life. They're really nice people. African people are really cool, by the way. I made some music with many of them in my life. Love from Voronezh. MD Al Imran. Are you from Voronezh? Voronezh, that's I don't know if you know, I just been there in August. That's my roots are from Voronezh. I'm a Voronezhian, kinda, even though I was born in Soviet Latvia, but my family is partially from Voronezh. So really love, Semiluki, respect to represent. Not that I defend our city government and corruption, but SOS and SPB are much more difficult. True, that is true. And finally, they are building another metro stations. Finally, they started the process now in the Komendansky area, continuation from Komenda. The media talks much about inflation. Say something. Yeah, inflation. They talk about inflation of the money, but I don't know. Does it? I'm not like economist, but Peskov said correctly in a statement, I think, I'm talking about as a normal dude, and as the one that as a person who has experienced Russia well as much as I have, that it's the money, the battle against euro or dollar doesn't influence the normal people daily expenses at all, and that's how it has happened during, let's say, in at least maybe in the long run it will, of course, but inflation is everywhere. So what else? I have noticed right now a slight price increase in foods, a slight, but nothing major. And yes, and the euro right now today is 106.5. The best rates near Galleria, which was weird because it was near Galleria, it was 106.6 euro versus ruble. Well, I remember eggs for 98 rubles. Now they are 140. Yes, but how many years did it go like that, I remember also in Finland when apple juice was less than euro 70 cents, and now it's like 2 euros or more, and more, by the way, and more. Bangladeshi, all right, you're an international student in Voronezh. Are you studying this, how do you call that, the big university? My cousin said that on a live stream. I forgot the name. How many cost 10 eggs? 10 eggs is like 140. You can get it a little bit cheaper, but you can get it also closer to 200. Average price is like 140, 120, right? And that's $1.5. Yes, indeed. The gas hasn't changed at all. It has risen like a couple of rubles maybe. Average price is what, 50 rubles, 50 cents in dollars. Eggs worth 25 cents when Trump was president, but now it's like $2 for 12. Yeah, is that the number 12 or 10? Amazing, guys. We are live from Foreigner in Russia. Oops, sorry. These are cool stuff because we can do fast answer. We can do fast question answer type of stuff. By the way, let me show you this. It's not open. It's just here. I'm not drinking this. This is supposed to be a fine vodka. This is supposed to be a fine vodka. This is Beluga. Best consumed with caviar. Never tried it. And just want to show you. And this one is really cool, guys. As you can see, this is like a metallic part. This is the fish Beluga. Expert. You can get this. Yeah, and speaking of inflation, I remember not long ago when this vodka bottle, half a liter of Beluga vodka, which costs 50 to 70 euros in the West as a export or import product, this cost in Russia, it used to cost, the cheapest one I could find was it, I think it was 800 or 700 rubles, $7. And now the cheapest, if there's a discount, yes, alcohol can be discounted and be on sale. And now it's the cheapest price is around 1,000. So what the hell is going on? But yeah, alcohol has been risen, prices have been raising. And it's funny that in the Western media, even that is a bad thing. Well, yeah, maybe Russia doesn't want people to drink as much. Same thing with cigarettes. The prices have gone up. People vape. So, Vodka, медведь, балалайка. Yes. Oh, my head hurts. Merry Christmas, you all, says Alexandra. You too. You too. It's hard to do this, guys. I'm trying to. Yeah, Igor, in the new year, if you can, go deeper, more east into Russian cities, towns. Yeah, definitely will, Kevin James. My plan, I have strict plan. The only reason is because I'm sort of trapped. I have to be back in often, all the time. So when I have time off, it's not time off, it's for me travel. For me to travel only to St. Petersburg, well, now it was 33 hours. Well, 33 hours of what? Of my time, of my vacation, if I have any, some kind of this type of stuff. So it's really, the stuff that I've done to the channel, I don't want to, be some kind of a holy man here, but I'm going to tell you that I've done so much that I don't think anybody has done in this kind of situation. So that's why I'm also really tired, and maybe sometimes you can see it from me because I've done it all, and not living in Russia even. I have to travel those places. So yeah, for me it's harder even in that way. Plus, of course, the shadow ban of my channel, it's given me a lot of headache. All right. Why do Russians celebrate Christmas on a different day? Why do? Because Russian Orthodox Church has a so-called an old calendar. There is Gregorian and Julian calendar, Yelena. The other one is Julian. And the older one has a different date. So that's why. That's the reason. But that calendar is sort of sacred, so it's not changed. For example, some Orthodox churches changed to the new calendar later as they went along. I think Greek church did that. It was during my lifetime. My messages aren't showing up. I can see them though. It seems to me your YT live stream worked very well. Yeah, I don't know why. And let's just be quiet and let it work. I'm Russian. I lived in Sochi for 60 years. I miss the climate. Now the city is Oryol. Wow, Moscow is 4 hours by car. That's super, man. I want to visit. I've seen Oryol on the map. Who else? MD Imran says he studies in Voronezh. Forestry and technology. I have been here for 7 months. I used to follow you on YouTube when I was in Bangladesh. Awesome. Man, I was just in August did a lot of live streams. You missed me. I was right there. I actually was by I filmed at university in one of my streams. Приезжай на Байкал в Иркутск. Давай приеду. Главное, чтобы было бы классно, если пригласили бы. Просто так ездить, я не миллионер. Приехать там, заснять и поехать обратно в этот депрессивную Финляндию. I said that, of course, I would come to Baikal and Irkutsk. Just, it would be good if somebody could, local government invite me. Not that I'm important, but, I could do a collaboration, because it's not that easy for me that I can just hop in and go to Irkutsk and then go back to the land of depression and all this during the 3 days, In 3 days, I'll be just in Moscow, in St. Petersburg, and maybe Moscow. All right, guys. Tony Soprano, hello. Sorry I missed your message. Good commentaries today. Recently, Aeroflot had sale of 50%. I haven't bought any ticket, haven't decided where to go. Man, Russia is so vast. This is so great too. If you would live in Russia, I would just travel all across the place. That's my dream, to see all of Russia and the Slavic countries, but especially Russia first. All the way to Vladivostok, all the places, to Siberia, Ural Mountains, cities, forts, fortresses, landscapes, people, cultures, events. I would love it. I wanted to go to Krasnoyarsk with -30 Celsius, but at the end I got afraid. Oh wow, I should have gone there. 30 minus is normal. It can be normal. Voronezh can be up to 40 degrees minus and 40 degrees plus in the summer. Russian women love to cook pizza. I would say no. It's not like people like pizza, sure, but I don't know about cooking. Is it odd that Julian calendar is considered sacred by Christian religion when it's named after a pagan emperor, and the months are named after either pagan gods or pagan emperors? Wow, that's some philosophical stuff. Is it, I'm trying to be smart, is it odd that governments who have not disbanded but detached itself from the churches use still the Christian foundation for what do you call those? Oh my God, hard to find the words. Philosophical foundation, or use the fact that Sundays are a day off and that type of thing. Is it odd that they still follow that, despite not detaching its church from the government? I'm just playing along here. Or Jazzy was 2 weeks ago in St. Petersburg. I missed the city, the country by mostly my girlfriend. Hope crossing gets easier. Yeah, it's been crazy. I'm gonna do another stream maybe about the topic. It was because not everybody saw it, but it was really tough, guys. I'm still. It's what time is it? It's like 2 a.m. It's over 2 a.m. But I have to go to sleep actually and plan tomorrow. I might leave some city, I don't know, local city. I'm so tired from traveling. I don't feel like even going to Moscow. It's just too much. But yeah, I'm still overwhelmed from the trip the whole entire day. I feel better. I feel great because I start to understand that I'm in Russia. But you know, I can feel it in my body that I'm tired. All right, guys. I haven't decided yet because I'm very spontaneous about those. I have become very spontaneous when I go to, you know, make my plans. Of course, going to Moscow for a few days, that requires plans. But I just was in Moscow 3 weeks ago. I really love Moscow. I'm beginning to love more and more Moscow. But I feel if I go there, out of the few days that I'm here, it kind of, it's just a bit weird. Plus, it's still at minimum 4 hours in each direction. So it's 8 hours on the train. But I might go, I haven't been to Viborg for almost a year. I might go to Viborg, it's 1 hour. Or I might go to one of those places that I love more. It's also actually an hour almost, but all right, Sestroretsk during the winter is not that great. But, you know, Viborg, I love Kolpina. I love, is it Kolpina? I think it's Kolpina. Yeah, it's Kolpina. Then I love, of course, Gachina, but I was like 2 times during this year in Gachina already. What else? I have been to other places, but I feel like I might go to Viborg or I might go to, well, there's another city that I forgot. I have to just, you know, I'm not able to function right now. What was the city's name? But it's in it's Gachina, Kolpina direction. It's southwards. Yeah, but I have to see. Maybe, of course, my favorite, guys. You know what's my favorite place? Municipal town of Kronstadt, Russian fortress city. But let's see, it's not far from my home, but it's 40 minutes by bus. Of course, Black Cat, our friend, loves Peterhof. I haven't gone to Peterhof Palace yet. That's one of my things I have to film. My thing is I film entirely palaces, for example, and different and fortresses. So Peterhof is not filmed. I've been there outside, but I haven't been inside yet. There are a few places that I haven't been. And same thing that Yelena told me about yesterday. That's beautiful. I forgot the name, but it's a beautiful church. I have to see that too. But it's actually on the Leningrad Oblast side. Write down your email. Who? If you need to talk to me, if it's not a big deal, it doesn't require something. But yeah, you can write me at igorinrussia.info@gmail.com. Yeah, wooden shirt. Not you, Igor. All right. Sorry. Hey. Love watching your videos and commentary from an American lady with a Russian soul. Rest, Igor. Take care of yourself. You are appreciated by many. Thank you for telling and showing the truth. Thank you so much, MG. Actually, it was such a nice message that it should be OMG. All right, my friends. I see you tomorrow. I'll do a day stream. Thank you, my butt. So much for your support and donations. I really appreciate. I really appreciate you guys for being here, watching and giving a decent commentary, talks, good chats. Thank you so much. Everybody go to sleep. Of course, our American friends, you guys are waking up, I think, right? So see you tomorrow. Пока-пока. Good night. Спокойной ночи. Roy Daniel, have a good night. Oh, thank you so much. See you tomorrow. I'll do a day stream and night stream. and I might record something else, or I might actually just relax. Let's see. All right, from my Russian home, bye bye.